I have a mission for you. What's going on, guys? Naruto Black Ops here, and yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna be saying now from what for my intros. So today well, not today. I'm low-key recording this at like 4:33, 4:33 a.m. So this is gonna be what if Naruto what if Naruto had no chakra? Part two. I've already posted part one, and you guys should probably go watch that. So, yeah, I left off on Naruto saying to Haku, taste my blade. Naruto rushes at Haku at immense speed. All she saw were after images. Naruto was too fast for her. Naruto appeared in her face and said, huh, too slow. And he stabbed Haku straight through the chest. She was dead right there. Team 7 saw this. The they saw there was no remorse in his eyes. Kakashi, he finished his episode off with a lightning blade. Then Gato came. Looks like these two worthless shinobi weren't able to take out you little puny kids. Well, I'm gonna have to finish you kids off. Get 'em, men. Naruto. Naruto says, Asuma Sensei, let me handle this, please. Asuma said, okay, Naruto, be careful though. Naruto says, yeah, whatever. Naruto gets his sword. Naruto gets his sword, and he just splits over there. He's making after images. And Naruto throws his sword down. He said, summoning jutsu, and a big toad comes out of there. This is still Ketsu. Come on. His name was Kitsu. I'm pretty sure it was Kitsu. Ketsu. If I didn't say, his name is now Ketsu, so yeah. So yeah, this is Ketsu. He just got bigger. Naruto can shrink him or make him bigger. So he got bigger and he landed on all those men. And Naruto got it to Gato, and he said, "Please, spare me. I give you money, woman, whatever you want. Just leave me alone." Naruto says, nothing you will have will satisfy me. And Naruto puts his sword back in his sheath and walks away. But then, as soon as he walked away, Gato's head was on the floor. Naruto moved so fast that you couldn't even see him before he put his sword in there. He sliced Gato's head off. So he actually gave a few seconds for Gato to actually see life, but then it got him and he was dead. And now Naruto's walking back to Team 10 and Team 7. Team 7 is looking at him surprised, but Team 10 is kind of looking at him surprised, except for Shikamaru. Naruto starts walking down. He says, well, that was taken care of. Asuma Sensei, can we get some ramen back on the way? What? Asuma says, sure, Naruto. And Choji jumps in the air and says, yes, maybe we can go get some other type of food. Shikamaru says, what a drag. Ino says, well, I guess I could go for some food. Naruto starts walking go. Okay, Naruto starts walking with Team 10, and Team 7 is staying back for Tachina to build the bridge. Team 10 left, and Team 7 was staying there for, let's say, 6 days. Naruto, it was still named the Great Naruto Bridge because Naruto killed Gato, Haku, and yeah, so he basically did all the work. Naruto, see Naruto in his bed, just laying down. Naruto gets up, starts walking, and he goes to, he meets up with his team, and first person he says is Shikamaru. He walks up to Shikamaru and says, "Hey Shikamaru, you know what mission we have today?" And Shikamaru says, "No, not really." And Naruto says, well, Shikamaru, you've been working on this technique that you probably could use your help. It could be, I guess you could say, a team combo of me and yours." Shikamaru's like, "Oh yeah? What is it?" Naruto whispers into Shikamaru's ear. Shikamaru thinks this is a good idea, so they think that they could try this out on their mission. And yeah, so Naruto was just sitting there. Naruto and Shimako were just sitting there, talking, doing rock, paper, scissors. Then Choji and Ino showed up. Then Asano Sensei. Then they went to the Hokage's office. Ruzan said, "I have a B-rank mission for you guys." Asano was like, "Wait, a B-rank mission? Are you sure, Hokage?" And Asano said, "No, honey." Ruzan says, "I'm sure. Got Naruto on your team anyway, so." And he says, "No, you're right, I guess. Let's move out, team. Pack your stuff." Okay. And yeah, they pack their stuff. Naruto's walking, and he walks. He's walking, and he sees a village, a poor village, but Naruto pays no attention to it. Naruto doesn't care about any other villages or nothing like that. All Naruto wants to do is be a feared Shinobi. Did I say Naruto wants to become Hokage? I forgot. I said he wants to be a strongest ninja without chakra or something like that, yeah. Naruto is walking with his team, and he sees the people that they're supposed to assassinate. Asuma says, Naruto, you go in there. And Naruto says, "Shikamaru, I'm gonna need your help on this one. Let's do that combo I talked about." Shikamaru said, "Sure." So yeah, Naruto. Naruto and Shikamaru were walking in, and they said, "Could we pass through?" And they said, "Who are you?" And Naruto said, "Well, you guys clearly can't see the headbands on our foreheads." They look on their foreheads like, "Lee Shinobi, shoot!" And Naruto says, "Shikamaru now," but one of the guards hit Shikamaru straight to the chest, but Shikamaru puffed in smoke, and Naruto grinned. No, Shikamaru got them all under shadow possession jutsu. And now Naruto, he 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 swept every single one of them off their feet, and they were falling to the floor. And then Shikamaru did the Shadow Strangle Jutsu. So Naruto then Naruto then used Shikamaru's shadow. He used Shikamaru's shadows. Naruto learned that he can use jutsu. He can't use jutsu, but he can take like kick a Genkai jutsu. Like take Ino and Shikamaru. For Shikamaru has the shadow position jutsu, the shadow kick a Genkai from his Naruto. Naruto can take that and use it for his own. But he doesn't have to use a jutsu. He can do the same with Ino and Choji. But Naruto uses that shadow and he slices every single one of their hands off. And they're just standing there, frozen. And Naruto then says, "Now tell us everything you know." And they say, "Why would we do that?" And Naruto clenched his sword tight. And they felt their pain. They felt the pain in their arm. Their hand that got cut off. But Naruto said, "Is that not enough for you?" So he cut off one of their legs, and he started putting some muscle into his legs, and they felt that pain too. So they said, "Okay, we'll tell you everything." And they tell him everything about what's going on here. And Naruto says, "What?" And he executes all of them. And Shikamaru says, "Hey, good job, Naruto. Good job yourself, Shikamaru." Naruto and Shikamaru walk back to Asuma Sensei. But then there's a kunai heading to Naruto and Shikamaru. Naruto grabs Shikamaru and they speed over to Asuma Sensei. Naruto says, "That was close." He says, "Asuma Sensei, we got the information." They tell Asuma the information and they head it. Naruto stays back to see who was throwing those kunai. So they go in and Naruto stays back. Naruto are ambushed by 5 Jonin. These are from the Hidden Stone, the Hidden Mist Village. They're called the five Elite Mist. These are 5 Chunin called the Elite Mist, the 5 Elite Mist. And Naruto said, the Elite Mist. They expect you people to be here. And they said, "I had an elite ninja. Looks like you only have mere beginning." Naruto looks at this. Well, for your apologies, I'm not a mere beginning. And Naruto takes out his sword. He says, "5 elites. Taste my blade." And Naruto just speeds over there. After image. Naruto says, Sarutobi style. Super after image. And Naruto creates after images so powerful that they're actually able to attack their opponent. So Naruto created after image all around them, and since they thought their after image would do nothing, they just stood there. But then they got one of their arms got sliced off by one of the 5 elites' arms got sliced off by one of the after images. Naruto said, "You underestimated me." Naruto said, one of the 5 elites said, "You're Kenjutsu user. Let's see how good you are." And he pulls a sword from his back and says, "Let's go." And Naruto and this one of the 5 elites start rushing at each other. And they're clashing. And they're doing a good Kenjutsu fight right now. Naruto says, "You're good, but not good enough." He throws his sword. He jumps in the air and throws his sword down. He says, "Summoning jutsu," and tags start to come from his sword onto the ground. And Ketsu, Ketsu comes out of the Ketsu comes out of the sword. Well, Ketsu becomes the sword. The sword poofs and the smoke clears, and it's Ketsu at Big Toe. And Naruto says, "Ketsu, now, let me borrow some of your chakra." Ketsu says, "Sure." Naruto, "Okay, Ketsu, do it. Fire style. Or fire style. Majestic destroyer flame." And Naruto said, "Wind style. Wind tornado." And Naruto come behind. It's majestic tornado. Majestic tornado. And this kind of looks like Obito's, cowboy fireball jutsu. So yeah. And, 3 of them get hit by it, and now it's 2 left. Naruto said, "Good job, coming, Ketsu." And he pushes away, and he grabs his sword. But they just know that they didn't sense no chakra from Naruto for the whole fight until then. But now all that chakra that they saw was gone. It's like he borrowed chakra from that. So it's like they start wondering, does he have no chakra? Those 2 are wondering that, but then Naruto rushes at one of them. But then they have their senses up, and they block the attack Naruto was about to hit. Get them one. And they start clashing. And they're clashing right now. And then Naruto says, "Good, but not good enough." Naruto says, "After image slice." And Naruto goes so fast that once he goes so fast up across the person, the after image is right there, and it slices him. Naruto says, "You're next." The guy starts throwing kunai, and Naruto just slicing those until Naruto sees a kunai coming behind him, but it has a paper tag. Naruto says, "Really?" Naruto he spins behind the kunai, and he uses his sword and puts it around the ring. He throws it at the ninja, and then he throws his sword. So the kunai and the sword are headed at him. And he tries to dodge. He dodges, actually, but that's what Naruto wanted. And Naruto threw it at a perfect angle to make the sword come back at him. So Naruto rushed at him. Naruto rushed at one of the last person, and he grabbed his sword, and he threw the paper bomb at him, and he exploded. Naruto said, "He didn't stand one chance against me." And he goes in there to check on Team 10. He sees that Asuma is not doing good against one of these Mist ninjas. I'm gonna say it's the 5 Elite's master, trainer. Naruto says, "This seems like a good challenge." And he says, "You must be the other member. Prepare to die." Naruto says, "Whatever." And they clash. They're clashing, and they fight for a good 20 minutes. They're clashing for a good 20 minutes, and Naruto gets his sword knocked out of his hand when he wasn't paying attention. He says, "Now I got you." But Naruto, and he tries to go for a jab at Naruto with his sword. But Naruto, low-key, do the Matrix. He slides his hand on the side of the sword, like he slides his palm on the side of the sword, and then he turns and elbows the guy in the back. But then it's not over yet. Naruto jumps up and uses his feet and gets the guy choking the guy with his legs. But then the guy cuts Naruto's hand. Man, Naruto's hand almost got cut off, but he stopped that. And Naruto kicked him up and said, "Taste this." And he said, "Taste this, Saudi Toby style." Nah, he said, "Saudi Toby style." After image, barrage, and Naruto had an after image kick the guy up into the air, and Naruto speeded up there, and he he speeded up there, and he did basically like a leaf flash, but then the after image from down there, he said, "Not over yet," and he kicked him to the side. He roundhouse kicked him to the side. And Naruto grabbed the guy's sword and he threw it at him. But the guy hit it with a kunai. And Naruto grabbed the guy's sword and grabbed his sword. And then Naruto was about to get kunai thrown at him by somebody behind him. And I'm gonna say it's the guy's rookie. Then Naruto jumps up. And he looked like Itachi when he did the training. When Sasuke saw him throwing the shuriken at the boards with his Sharingan. Naruto jumped up in the air, but instead of shuriken, it were swords. He threw them in the same direction, but then they clashed, and one went to the guy Naruto was just fighting, and the guy that threw a kunai at Naruto, and they stabbed him straight through and they both stabbed him straight through both of those guys' hearts. And yeah, Naruto picked up his sword. He said, "Good fight." Naruto started walking over to his teammate and helped him up. Naruto says, "Well, you guys look like you're pretty beat up. Come on, we gotta head back to the village and tell Hokage, tell the third Hokage that we've completed our mission." Naruto says, "Ino, get on my back." And Ino says, "What? Why would I do that?" And Naruto says, "Well, to be real with you, even though I am kind of like a cold brother killer, I'm not a mean guy. I'm a gentleman, so I'm gonna let you ride on my back." No, she said, "Fine, whatever," and she gets on his back. Ino's not being a ship if you thought that, but yeah. She got on his back, and yeah, Naruto was walking with Atsuma. And one of the real reasons why Naruto really did put her on her back was for his training, you know. And yeah, Naruto Ashima and said, "Big brother Ashima, are you gonna nominate us for the tuning exams yet?" Ashima says, "Naruto, I should nominate you for the Jonin exams, to be real with you." Naruto says, "I'm pretty sure there's no Jonin exams, but if you can, go ahead. Go ahead. I didn't say there was anything about being shortcuts. I didn't say there's nothing. I didn't say there couldn't be no shortcuts to becoming Hokage and being the first Hokage without chakra." And Naruto just is walking. He sees Sasuke. He sees Sasuke, Sakura, and Megma come doing one of their D-Ring missions. And yeah, Naruto just is smiling. Yeah. He says, "Are you Shikamaru? You trying to go get something to eat?" And Naruto and Shikamaru go get something to eat. Now we go to the Hokage's room. There are all the Jonin senseis. I, Asuma Sarutobi, nominate Naruto Uzumaki, Choji, whatever, Shikamaru Nara, and Ino Yamanagi to participate in the Chunin exams. I, Kiranai, nominate Kiba, whatever, Shino, whatever, and Hinata Hyuga. And I, Kakashi Hatake, nominate Magma. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean, I forgot. Scratch when I said Naruto Uzumaki, it's Naruto Sarutobi. So yeah, Asuma said Naruto Sarutobi. And Kakashi says, I nominate Magma Uzumaki. Oh, dang. I'm gonna nominate Magma Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, and Sakura Haruno for the Chunin exams. Kakashi says, very well then. And he says dismissed. Naruto. Now let's get back to Naruto and Shikamaru. Naruto says, well, Shikamaru, I had some good food. I'll see you later. Shikamaru says, yeah, I gotta take a long nap. And Shikamaru leaves. Naruto bumps into Konohamaru. He says, Konohamaru says, hey, big brother Naruto, can you teach me some new jutsus? Naruto says, Konohamaru, I don't really feel like that right now. I don't really feel like that right now. And he asks Konohamaru, who are your two friends behind you? Konohamaru says, well, I don't want to really tell you about that yet. And Naruto says, secretive, huh? Okay, it doesn't matter. And some pink-haired girl walks up behind Naruto. Was walking behind Naruto, and she says, hey, Naruto, have you seen Sasuke or Magma? Naruto says, no. And but then Magma says, oh, Naruto, Sakura, hey. And Konohamaru nudges Naruto's knee and says, hey, big brother Naruto, is that your girlfriend? And Naruto says, not in a million years. And she says, she says, kid, I'm gonna kill you. Naruto says, Konohamaru, run like your life depends on it, now. And Konohamaru says, wait, why? Just do it. And Konohamaru starts running like his life depended on it. And Naruto was following them. And so was Megumi. Naruto stopped when he saw Konohamaru getting holded up by some guy in a black jumpsuit with cat ears. Yeah, wore makeup on himself. And there was a girl right next to him with a big fan and blonde hair with her hair in ponytails. No, with her hair, yeah. And, well, I don't know if her hair went in ponytails or whatever it was called. So, yeah. And these are... Dang it. Bro, I low-key remembered their names, but when I tried to think of them, their names just disappeared from my freaking memory, bro. Why did I forget their names? Shoot. Dang it. Think, come on. Oh, dang it, bro. I'm gonna have to look this up. I'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Tomori and Conqueror. can't believe I forgot the name of the spot. And Naruto said, "Hey, if you value your life, I suppose you put my nephew down." And he says, "This brat deserves it, bumping into me like that." Naruto says, "This is your final warning." Even at the dove form, is like, yeah, he's not gonna say that. He says, "This is your final warning. Let him down. Put him down, or there will be consequences." And he says, "Whatever." And he's still holding Konohamaru up, and Naruto said, "Let's try to warn her." Naruto unsheathes his sword, and he goes over there with his blade at Kakudo's neck. And he says, "If you value your life, put my nephew down." And he says, "Okay." Just remove the sword. And he put Konohamaru down. Naruto says, "And you behind there, come out." And a girl with red hair and with a little thing on the back of her, on her back. Looks like it has sand in it. And yeah, this is Gara. But her name is Gari. And her name is Gari. And this is Naruto ship. Yep. I thought of doing a female Gara ship, yeah. Well, how this is gonna work, Naruto, you're probably like, hey, so good. She's gonna be trying to get Naruto. I mean, she's gonna be trying to kill Naruto. Like, she wanted Naruto's blood from the start. But no, her steel is not completely garbage. She has basically mixed personalities. When she's around the people she knows, she's nice, but when she seems a strong opponent, her different personality takes over. The Gara, takes over, mother, all there's your mother wants your blood. Naruto looks over and he sees her red hair floating in the air. Naruto, he blushes from this, because this is one of the most prettiest girls he's ever seen. I don't know how female Gara will look like, because I don't know how she would look. Gara would look like as a female. I haven't even looked it up. I just did a female Gara ship just because I just felt like it. And I felt like it would be natural, because Gara acts like a complete demon. Like, he's more than a demon than the Nines. He acts like more than a demon than the Nines is. Chicago acts like more than a demon than the Nines is, because he's just straight retarded. But if I was Kurama, I want to bend put Chicago in his place. I'm like, "Hey, Chicago, I'm your older brother, and I'm more stronger than you. You better start treating me with respect, and you better stop being a retardo before I kill you." Like, that's me right there. But anyway, Naruto, he's just looking at the girl, and she's looking at Naruto. She's looking at Naruto too. She kind of thinks Naruto's pretty, but she doesn't try to get close to Naruto, because she doesn't want Naruto to die. Nor does she know Naruto ain't gonna die so easily now, is he? Anyway. Naruto is still looking at Gari. I might be calling her Gari sometimes, but if I say Garjin, what's female Gara? Yeah. Naruto looking at Gari, and he's just dazed into her light blue eyes. And let me see, yeah, she just looks like female Gara, okay? And Naruto is just staring into her light blue eyes. He's blushing he's blushing a lot, actually. He's not blushing a little bit. But Naruto, this is his first time ever seeing a girl that he actually thinks is pretty, like, ever. Like, all the girls Naruto seen has actually didn't like him, but he didn't like him either. No reason why they didn't like him because of his pale white skin, but that's not Naruto's fault, you know. Like it's not his fault. It's not his fault. Them snakes done raped him at 2 years old. But anyway, Naruto, Naruto is just staring at her, like I said 1,000 times, and she finally says, could you get your sword away from my brother's neck, please?" And he says, "Oh, okay." And I'm gonna say Tamari, she saw Naruto blushing. She was kind of jealous of Gari, but she actually kind of was happy that somebody likes Gari more than just a friend. And she saw Gari blushing a little bit too, yeah. And no, actually, she doesn't wear that thing on her back. She wears like she wears you know how Gara wears that small little um thing in his pocket. You know how Gara does that in Barto. I think it's in Barto, yeah. That's how Naruto. That's how she has her little sand thing. Naruto's like, she's pretty cute. And she says, you in the trees, come out." And Sasuke comes out of there and says, "How did you sense me?" And she says, "Nothing." She says nothing. Well, she just doesn't say nothing. And she tells Conqueror and Tamari to come on. And before they go, she asks, "What is your name?" "Sasuke Uchiha." And then she said, "I wasn't talking to you." So by looking at Naruto. Naruto says, "Oh, my name is Naruto. My name, my name is Naruto Sarutobi, the son of the third Hokage, the adopted son of the third Hokage." They were like, "What? Wait, huh? Huh?" And that right there is the grandson of the fourth Hokage. So if I didn't step in, you would have been in some big trouble. Tamari looked at Kakudo and said, "Kakudo, look what you did. You could have ruined everything." And Kakudo said, "Oh shoot, I know that." And Marshall says, "What's your name?" She says, "My name is Gara. I mean Gari. I'm the son. I'm not the son. I'm the daughter of the Kazakage." Naruto's like, Kazakage. So that means he's the Jinchuriki of the One Tails. Naruto reads, he's not stupid. He doesn't just train 24/7, okay? Naruto now is saying, "Okay then, hope I see you in the shooting exams." And he starts walking away. And that's where I'm gonna be living off this part 2 to what if Naruto what if Naruto had no chakra? So I hope you guys like this video, and yeah, mission complete. I'm out, guys.